I'm so happy to be in your presence today. In your presence? Why is so happy to be in your presence? I know. You're the best. Thank you. Well, we got to talk about the performance that we just saw. Oh, applause music. Applause music? The city. You had everybody screaming in the ballroom like people. It was like Michael Jackson or somebody was in the studio. I don't know. So, how was it performing that number, Robert? It was very hard to not blush, like I was trying not to go red. It was quite funny. I'm naturally not a particularly suave individual, and so just taking the shirt off and trying to be all cool was definitely very different for me. But it was fun to just own a new and different side. And the salsa is such a perfect dance to really lean into that, that cool Latin sort of vibe. So it was so fun to do something different, and I had the best time. But yeah, I was not expecting, I couldn't hear the music. It was kind of crazy. We were just talking about this the other day, at the beginning of the dance, I think, when the crowd heard the song, they just erupted. So we couldn't really hear it. Number. And then, obviously, when your shirt came off, it was like everyone just went crazy. Like the energy was insane. It was crazy. And then I realized, oh wait, my family were in the audience. Dang it. Oh, I should have given them a heads up. They were cheering. They were like, yeah, go, Robert, live your life. Live your life. And whose idea was it to take off the shirt? Was it your idea, Witney, or Robert? I think it was kind of both. Kind of both. Yeah. I said to Witney, I was like, I want to go really kind of edgy with this one. Yeah. Yeah, we did. And I think from the underwear shoot, and people are kind of starting to see you grow up. And it was kind of a good moment on the show for everyone to see a real different side of Robert, because we've seen the happy Robert. But we tried to really tap into the cool guy, and the shirt coming off is very cool. It was cool. It was dope. And Robert, I mean, what does your family think about cool Robert? You're killing it in the dance floor like that. My family, when I got done with that performance, I went back to my trailer and they're all like, dang, okay, wow. Where did this guy come from? I was thinking the same thing. Where's this guy come from? And you amped it up, for the performance. Live, from dress to live. You turned it up. I was like, I want to just really own this. And it was it's involuntary, when you're actually standing there and that music comes on the crowd. You're hearing the crowd. You're feeding off of that energy and you're just feeling the music. The style lends itself to a really kind of fierce, I got to own this type situation. And so yeah, it was fun to sort of play that kind of character. But that's what's so cool about this whole experience is when else would you be able to take on that kind of persona? It's almost like acting in a way. But it's still you. It's still a side to yourself, but it's just a side that you might not have seen before. So, yeah, it was really fun. It was really cool. After the DMs, I'm starting to regret it just a little bit. The shirt coming off. And I'm like, I want to do it again. Let's no. I'm in charge of his love life now. Yeah. Protective older sister. Absolutely. No more. Yes. I mean, honestly, the fact that he's calling and encouraging people to slide into your DMs, almost giving out your email address. What is it? Do you think that people, to win over his heart? What should they do? You know him now. So, listen. The dating era of Robert's life is not now. So, we are putting that into this. Listen, we're trying to win this thing, okay? We've got to really focus up. You cannot be distracted by girls. I will leave that to you until after the show. I can no longer take that burden because it's stressful. Very stressful. There's too many of them. Thank you, Robert. You might be the next bachelor. Would you be? Look, would you be down for that? Would I be down for the next bachelor? Number. I'm in charge of his love life. Hang on. Absolutely not. Okay, what do you think? Number. 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 That is too funny. Well, Witney, you've been with him for a couple of weeks now. Could you imagine if I did that? Yeah. What impressed you the most? Just seeing him improve, throughout this whole process. Why are you laughing? Say nice things about me. Number. What's really impressive is that Robert has had no dance experience at all, but yet he's a top contender for, against Witney, who's had really good dance experience.